Are you spellbound by bewitching gifts? Do you need a little magic and sparkle in your life? Then Spellbound Caithness, the unique and quirky online metaphysical gift store, has a gift just for you. Whether it be an Earth and Fire gift set or voodoo dolls, Spellbound Caithness products are beautifully crafted with the highest quality materials and are based beyond the Scottish Highlands. You can find these gifts and many more at spellboundcaithness.co.uk, and all details are in the show notes. So today we're joined by Tom, Max and Abby from the podcast What Is. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
That's all right. So What Is a relatively new podcast with you releasing your first episode in July this year. So can you tell us how What Is came about?
Well, we started out as under a different name. It was Semitone Sardines. And we basically just kind of reviewed songs, but very kind of amateurish reviews because we're not qualified at all to review music. But then I think we recorded an episode and none of us were happy with it. And we're like, we need to change everything. And we totally rebranded it all and became What Is.
Yeah, with the music stuff, we were quite limited in a way and what we could talk about. And also, say we posted a thing about an artist nobody's ever heard of, nobody is going to listen to it apart from people who know that artist. So we were limiting our listeners in a way as well by doing it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So then we thought, how can we appeal to everyone? And we just thought, let's go with What Is, and we can talk about literally anything and everything.
Yeah. Which is and a few have jumped out to me, What Is Stranger Things, because I like that programme, What Is DB Cooper, and What Is Books versus Movies. So can you tell me what's been your favourite episode to record so far?
I know mine.
What is it?
Mine is What Is the best US sitcom, because so we each picked a different one. How I Met Your Mother, Friends, and Scrubs, was it?
Yeah.
And just the way, because we all love each of them, but we were all kind of arguing which one was better. It was so enjoyable because we were just reminiscing over the old shows, and it was great.
Yeah,
we kept singing along. So. Yeah, we kept singing along with various songs as well.
That's right.
Oh, perfect. So you've kind of amalgamated the two then, haven't you? Your old podcast and the new one with a bit of singing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that all of you is the same episode, your favourite one,
I don't actually know what my favourite one was.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to say the DB Cooper episodes because it was my idea. But I think the best sitcom one was probably, I think we all had a lot of fun recording that one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
And is that the one, if anybody's not listened to What Is before, that you think they should start with that one? Does that represent you as the best?
Yeah, I think we all come off quite well in that episode. Episode.
I would say it's the best episode, personally.
Right. There you go. You've heard it here. That's the one. Give it a listen.
Go to it.
Yeah. So Max and Tom, you're also behind Terrible Music, which I hate saying because your music is not terrible. It's really good. So you're doing yourselves an injustice there. And you've just released your debut album, which is called Pilot, which was really enjoyable. Loved it. Great music, fantastic lyrics. You did a great job.
Thank you.
So can you each tell me what's your favourite track?
Oh,
Max, go first.
I think my favourite is Pound Shop Nirvana.
That's my favourite too.
Right, I'm just going to play a little clip of that for everybody.
Strolling through the aisles of bric-a-brac, not knowing what you'll see on the rack. Something called my eye like a shark attack. What is it? Some Nirvana soundtrack. Ooh, I took a listen and grunge is dead and it won't get better. I wasted 50p, what an error. I could have bought a blooming banana. Instead I got Pound Shop Nirvana, yeah.
So, there you go. There's the clip. What was the inspiration behind that?
Well, it's quite incriminating for me. I was part of a band who were like a grunge band, and they were basically just
terrible.
Kind of
they were horrific.
They weren't that good. They were my old bosses, and they invited me to join their band, and I just started working there. I didn't want to say no to my bosses, so I was like, "Yeah, I'll join your band." But they were basically like a knockoff Nirvana, and me and Tom were talking about it, and that's kind of how that song came about, I guess.
And we made like the best grunge song ever.
I
I
know,
feel like.
It's brilliant. It's such a good song.
Tom, what about you? What's your favourite track?
There's a few. So there's two that stand out to me, which is Milk, which is really funny, but also Help Me, Help Me. I really love. So I would go with Help Me, probably.
Okay, let's have a listen to that.
Help me, I lost my shoes at the dentist. Help me, I broke my bones playing tennis. Help me, I lost my dog at the zoo. Help me, I just stepped in poo without my shoe. Help me, cause I'm paranoid that my actions started to annoy. Can't help it, it's just who I am. Help me, I'm a helpless man.
So what was the inspiration behind that, Tom?
So honestly, I had very little to do with that song at all. Max wrote the song, he did all the instruments for it. All I did was listen to it and go, yeah, that sounds like a good song. But the idea was we put out on Instagram a while ago for 4-word song titles, and then we would write a song. So Fiona from Everything Coincidental, which is Abby's other podcast, she put Help Me as a title. And I think Max just took that and was like, oh, let's think of all these bizarre situations that are like such a struggle that you really need help with. And then just came up with this song.
That's a really good idea. Just want to do something like that for this. If anybody has an idea of what 4-word songs they'd like to hear you doing, should they get in touch with you on social media?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And that'd be fun. So what you're looking for is...
So a 4-word song title. So it can be any 4 words. And that would be the title of the song. And then we write the song based on the title.
Okay, so how will they get in touch with you?
You can reach us on Instagram, which is Terrible Music Official.
Yeah, I think so.
We should really know these things. But yeah, Instagram is the best place to reach us.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you get for that. Abby, did you have a favourite song from the album?
I like Pound Shop Nirvana as well. I think
Do
it's
you?
really, really good. But my other favourite is Dance Through the Pain, because I saw how much effort Tom and Max put into that song and making it absolutely perfect. And also it's inspired by one of our very good friends. And it just makes me happy when I hear it. So I'd say that's probably my other favourite apart from Pound Shop Nirvana.
That is one of my favourites too, along with 70s Disco and Happiest. They were my faves. They made me happy. So
Yeah.
yeah. Let's have a listen to a clip from Dancing Through the Pain.
Dance through the pain, dance those worries away. You can't get through it all when you dance. You got to dance through the pain, dance those worries away. You can't get through it all when you dance. You're so pregnant, well, dance with me. Your water just broke, well, dance and be free. You're crying so much, come and dance with me. You need to push, well, this dance is easy.
We'll talk about the Christmas song we're doing together, this collaboration, the
Oh,
Scottish
yeah.
collaboration
yes.
that we're doing. So that's our collaboration, isn't it? Coming up, Max and Tom came up with a Christmas song, and I am putting my voice to some of it, which I'm dreading.
Aw.
It'll
But
be good. It'll be good.
it'll be fun. It'll be good fun. So that's when will you be releasing that?
That will be the
11th,
the
isn't it?
11th, yeah, the last day of the collab. So it'll
Yeah.
be on the 11th of December.
Yes.
Or will it just be out on Spotify?
It'll probably just be on YouTube, but we might eventually put it on everything else afterwards.
Yeah, because we're going to do a video for it. So the first point of call is YouTube.
YouTube. You'll find the link to the Christmas song on YouTube in the show notes. What's coming up from what is?
Well,
On you go, man.
the sad news is that what is
You've said is a lot.
I
here.
know dissolving, so to speak.
No, you're
Um,
joking.
No,
What's
because as well,
I feel like I need to jump
I
in
know,
because
Tom,
you
you
just
should-
keep stirring.
yeah, Tom,
So
take the reins.
we've realized that Abby should be focusing a lot more of her time on everything coincidental because of how great that's going.
Mhm.
And me and Max kind of feel like we'd quite like to focus more on terrible music, but we're kind of debating slash pretty confident that we might release a podcast ourselves separately. So it's like the band and the podcast will be linked, but it'll be separate to what is. So what is kind of coming to an end as the collab comes to an end.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is great. This is a great interview to do then. You just kept that quiet.
I know. I'm breaking the news now.
Exclusive. Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, I totally understand. And yeah, like you mentioned, everything coincidental. Abby, do you want to talk a little bit about that? What's the
Yeah.
plans for that?
So, me and Fee, my co-host, we talk about like paranormal things and meditation, spirituality, all that sort of thing. So we're just hoping to do more of that in the future and get out on the field a bit more, do a bit more like in-person experiences that we can then talk about. So yeah, I'm sad that what is coming to an end because that's how I got started in podcast stuff. But I know that Max and Tom will still have me on their podcast every now and then, and yeah, I feel like with what is we did enjoy it to a point, but also there was a lot of times Max and Tom wanted to talk about something that I'm not interested in, so it was kind of better when it'd be better if I wasn't there, which isn't that sounds really horrible, but it's not meant to.
It's all right.
Oh no, that'll be good. Yeah, you can concentrate on what you want to talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh well then, so watch this space, see what's happening next for you both then. For you
Yeah.
Yeah.
all. Well, thanks for joining us and all the best.
Thank you
Oh,
very
thank you
much.
very
Thanks for
much.
having us.
So that was my wee mini interview with Max, Abby, and Tom from the Now No More What Is podcast. But I'd still recommend giving the episodes they have covered a listen, and you can find What Is wherever you listen to your podcasts. If you enjoyed the clips from Terrible Music's debut album Pilot and would like to listen to the album in full, you can find it on Spotify and on YouTube. Please also give the Christmas song by Terrible Music and partly voiced by myself a listen when it is released on the 11th of December on Terrible Music's YouTube channel. Don't forget to also get in touch with Max and Tom on Instagram at terrible_music_official and give them a 4-word song title you'd like to hear them make a song about. All links are in the show notes.